Are we live, Zach?
Yes, we are, Austin. Yes, we are.
Welcome
You gotta start
everyone
off
to
with
the-
the classics.
Welcome everyone to the inaugural episode of the Aw Chat Gaming Podcast. My name
Howdy.
is Austin. All right.
Okay, Jacob, top right. Let's do this.
How am I? I'm not. Okay, my name's Jacob. I
There
can't
you
see
go.
the thing, so
There
that's
you
why.
go. Jordan.
He just said my name.
My name's Zach.
All right. That's a good start. Thanks for coming. See you next time. All right.
Oh,
so
that was the
we
greatest
decided-
podcast ever. I loved
We
it.
decided
That
to
was
give this
good.
podcast thing a try. We're not experts, as you can tell.
We just like to have fun.
we like to have fun. We like to talk about stuff, and if you're me and Zach, we like to argue about things. So get ready,
Jordan.
get ready to have some fun. Get ready for some saw dudes.
Excited.
If you watch this next year, that won't be relevant.
That's true.
And a lot of things, our second topic today won't be relevant in probably a year either. Kind of is starting to fall out of relevancy now. But let's start with talking about our little trip that we have coming up in a month. Anybody know what that is? Huh?
I'm gonna spoil it. It's PAX. It's PAX. It's PAX.
Jake, that was it.
I nailed it.
We're going to PAX in Seattle, Washington.
I'm
It's
excited.
called
Prime.
PAX. That's called PAX West now, Zach.
Oh, for fuck's
You can't-
sake.
You can't call it PAX Prime anymore.
I'm sorry. PAX West.
PAX West is it's to make it the not elite one, so it's
But it
Hopefully
is
she-
elite, though. It was like the
It's
first
elite.
one
And
out
you know it.
there.
And you know it's West, Zach. You could have thought about that.
well,
Okay.
How we're going to East, Zach. Dog.
yeah.
So dumb.
I don't want to get stabbed.
You guys. They're having a calf every single time we talk about going to East. That they're gonna get stabbed. It's in Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, but I like Seattle, Washington, though.
I also like
Seattle-
Seattle,
Seattle-
Washington.
We went there 2
Y'all-
years ago,
y'all
and it
are
was a great time.
stoners.
It was
We
a
went there
great
2
time.
years
Yeah.
ago, and yeah, it was like one of my fave trips ever.
It was great. Well, and Austin has actually been a lot of places for weird gay things like show choir and stuff like that.
It
So,
was for concert choir, Zach. How dare you?
okay, whatever.
Different,
No, it's
better.
not.
But we
Shut
had
up.
a really great time last time. Had a lot of great stories. Had a lot of great beers, and man, I just want to.
Well-
I can't wait to go back there.
Yo, me and
Smoked a lot
Austin
of
walked
great
about
pot.
20 miles on the last day. Second to last day, but...
It's
we
true.
walked 20 miles to go to a brewery that Zach was sitting at the whole day.
Well,
Getting
yeah,
drunk
'cause
off his gourd.
I like me some beers.
the way it was going is we had tickets for all 4 days of PAX, and Friday, we went. Saturday we went. Sunday we went, and Monday came
Sweet.
around.
Should we tell everyone what kind of cosplays we have? Because it's important information, Austin.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, why
one this year.
don't you just put up a picture of what we had?
Okay.
That
Well,
might be
the-
easier. Bing, bing. There's your 2 sound effects for pictures going up. Thanks,
Okay,
Zach.
so I'm just supposed to put you. I'm supposed to lump you two in the first one. Basically, these two guys were RuneScape pros or whatever.
That works. Yeah.
I mean,
RuneScape.
to get capes,
No,
you need
Zach.
to have like
God
100,
damn.
right?
Professional.
God.
Professional RuneScape players.
Yeah, that's about
Oh,
true, though. I mean,
yeah.
I'm probably the best, clue scroller out there, so...
Yeah. Okay.
And I went as a
Where's your
overweight
die to prove it?
gangplank from League of Legends. It was pretty great.
Yeah.
Except the
Yep.
boots. The boots made me want to kill my heels.
That's true. He whined about the boots the whole time. Anyway.
They hurt, dude.
Anyway, me and Jordan said we bought a ticket for Monday. Let's not waste it. Let's go to PAX for a little bit. So
And we got a friggin' dang game that Zach did because he didn't go, but...
it's true. Assault Android Cactus. Check it out. Not sponsored.
Sponsored. We're sponsored,
We would
though.
like to
Sponsor
make-
us,
we would
Assault
like to,
Android Cactus
push that.
owners. Who made that game? Well, I
Hold
guess
on. I know
Here.
this. I just gotta check my sources quick.
While they're
Assault-
looking that up, though, I went the first 3 days, and then that last day, I just decided, you know what? Seattle's kind of a great city to party in because it has homeless people all over the place, and let's be fair, homeless people are drunk most of the time, anyways. So, me and Uncle.
Wow. Okay. Zach.
What, Jordan? You like the homeless? Do you like the homeless, Jordan?
I'm just not gonna.
Why don't you
lump
get
them
the homeless
back
in your house,
over.
okay? You have like an entire basement that they could all sleep and pee in.
No. Yeah, you too though. You got a bigger basement than I do, bro.
I don't like the homeless. So I mean,
I only ran into one homeless that I didn't like, and it was that girl that
oh my god.
gave me a shoe and then tried
We
to
can't
trade,
go into 4 different stories. We got to finish the one
Okay,
first.
yeah.
trade
I'm
both
just
my
saying,
shoes.
our friends over at Witchbeam who made Assault
Oh,
Andrew.
okay, I thought we were done
I
with
didn't know
that
we
because
were
no one
friends.
cares.
I was
no one
checking
cares.
my sources. It's a $15 game on Steam. Check it out if you got the money and the time.
I
Thank
I
paid
you.
didn't play
five.
it. I can't
paid
give my
$5 for that game. Five.
So we went to PAX, played that, played a little bit of Smash because it was new at the time. The new Smash Brothers game, which is good.
I played as the frog guy, and I just got creamed.
Good old frog guy.
What's his
Frog guy?
name? Or Jacob, what's the frog guy's name?
For what?
Frogadier or something. That's probably it. That's it, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
I have no
Frogadier
idea.
Liz.
Moving on. We
tongue
don't
around.
need to know about
The guy with the
sucking
tongue
at a
around
game,
him.
Jordan.
Jacob knows. Come on, Jacob, help me out here.
So,
What?
so
For Smash Brothers, Jacob.
thanks. All right. So, Jordan and I finished PAX up for the day, and Zach and the guy we were staying with, which is their cousin's husband,
Uncle-in-law.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cousin-in-law, something like that.
uncle-in-law sounds good. We'll go with uncle-in-law. Zach and his uncle-in-law, we're going
Uncle,
bar
he's
hopping.
not our uncle.
Relevant. Shut up. We were going from place to place, and
That's like
They were
Jim.
they were just drinking.
God's sakes, Jordan. He's just stuck on the uncle thing.
Want to not?
It's wrong.
Okay, Chris, their friend Chris and Zach were going around drinking all day and bar hopping. So Jordan and I finished PAX, and we get a text from them. Our phones are both at like 20% battery, because we both had terrible phones at the time. We're sitting there like, where are you guys? And they're like, oh, we're at this place called the Pyramid in Seattle.
It was
We're
easy
like,
to
oh.
find. Easy to find.
We're like, okay. So we're walking. They're like, oh, you gotta walk by this gas station. I walked by that gas station. I'm like, okay, there's that gas station. Go down to the street and take a left. Little did I know, that left was about 20 blocks down. Then after that, we're walking past CenturyLink Stadium, like where the Seahawks play and everything. We finally get there. It's right across the street. I'm with you there, mate. Yeah, the Seahawks. But it took forever to get there. But once we got there, there was a dank waitress working. She was a babe. She was cool.
I guess I don't remember her.
We had flights
Yeah.
that were pretty good.
Pictures of beer.
And my legs hurt from walking all that distance. Zach, thanks a lot. But it was fun.
Long story
I peed
short,
on the way home in the road in public.
It was not in the, it was kind of in the road, wasn't it?
It was in the road. It was illegal what I was doing. So
That was very illegal. Very illegal. You just self-incriminated yourself.
I had
Badass.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
go find my
did.
urine stain then. Police of Seattle.
Put a DNA test on that, pricks.
So Zach, go ahead and tell everybody what happened afterwards when we were walking back, who we met.
Is this the homeless chick story?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if you were talking. There was a lot of stories for this, but so we were walking to. At this point, we were all swimming pretty well. A lot of us were drunk, and with drunkenness, you want to eat some good old fashioned seafood. I don't know about you guys, but of course, that's what I like when I get drunk. So of course, we're at a city by the sea, pretty much, and they had the best seafood there. So, all right, let's go to, I think, what was it, the Crab Pot or something? Crab
It
Shack?
is the crab pot. The crab pot.
The
Yep.
Crab Pot. We're
My
name
fave.
dropping like
Shout-
a lot.
Shout
on
out to the
this.
crab pot. Sponsored.
Shout out to the Pyramid too. But all these places have been
Sponsored.
really great. It was great. And on our way there, we met this woman. Now, this woman gave us a sob story about my daughter doesn't have the correct amount of shoes. Can I have your shoe that you drunkenly picked up off the floor for a joke, for a drunken ramble? We have no idea why we had a shoe, but it was covered in filth that you would not believe in. Doesn't matter. We were carrying it around, and all of a sudden she's like, my daughter don't have no shoes. Can I have your shoe? I could give it to her. Maybe I can find another one. And we're like, she must have thought we were going to keep it. I don't know why we would keep a dirty shoe, but we might have. So we're like, sure, we gave it to her. She took it and she went to the we were obviously all in the same party. She took the shoe, walked over to another person, and says, "I got this one good shoe. You want to trade it for me for your 2 shoes on your feet?" It's like, what the fuck? I just saw you just take it from my. Oh my god!
It's true.
Zach did a fantastic example of the way she sounded. That's exactly the way she sounded.
She had to have been drunk or something.
She had this like southern drawl to her or something.
The second that she started talking to us, Chris dipped because he knew it was coming. He knew it was coming.
Chris has been to a lot of places, so he's. So excuse me, I'm gonna die.
He kind of picked up on the hints earlier.
Yeah, he left and left us there to go with how do we shake the crazy homeless lady? There's no getting out of this. We're done.
We didn't have any cash on us. We couldn't just wad up a bunch of ones and throw it in one direction. I mean, we were tapped out. We were hitting bars like crazy.
Zach, you just name dropped again. One Direction.
Oh, for God's sake!
Sponsored.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored. ACG wants nothing to do with them. Z from ACG, nothing to do with them.
So, okay, we had a ton of fun 2 years ago on that trip. Is there anything you're looking forward to doing this time that we didn't possibly do last time, or something that you want to do again that we did last time, but you just want to see it happen again?
I know it's expensive and kind of a waste of money, but I want to go on the Space Needle, and I want to take it all the way up. I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat any of the food there because I hear that it's like $30 a plate. I just want to get up there. I want to look and be like, "Yep, this is worth the $20 to ride the elevator up." All right, back down. Woo. That's what I want to do. Because last year, this guy to the left right here, or to my left, but it's whatever. It was furloughed like crazy. He would not spend any cash that did not have to do with alcohol or food. There was nothing.
And the food was McDonald's until the last day.
A lot of McDonald's. A lot of McDonald's until we went to the crab pot. But he would not do anything. So me and Austin, guy on the top left, we went to museums. We got some culture in us. It was.
You just went to a museum. That's all you did.
And then Jordan on the left here, he just kind of got. He went with Chris to 5 bars while we were having a good time. Austin, what was that?
It was a pinball bar though. It was a pinball bar though, and it was a Scottish whiskey bar, and it was fucking great.
The Scottish whiskey bar was actually very good. I bought shots for everyone, and
I can't find it
after that.
Shut up, Zach. I was
can't
fine.
find it.
I got tangent story. Okay, so Zach, we were at a whiskey bar, and they got a whole wall of whiskey.
It was fucking beautiful.
It was fantastic. It was beautiful. I don't drink that much, but it was beautiful. And Zach's like, I'll get us a shot to go. Or not to go. We're not leaving with a shot or whatever, right? He's like, well, we'll just have a shot. So they bring back like a glass like that's this big, fill it this far up with whiskey, and they're like, all right, here's a shot. It was a glass, Zach. It wasn't a shot of whiskey.
It was probably as big as my. You are correct. They filled it like up to there. I asked for one shot. They were $3, so I thought, shot. Go, let's go. Nope.
Exactly.
Their version of a shot, of a $3 shot. Now, true, it was well whiskey. I didn't really go for the top stuff. I wouldn't go for Glenmore or something like that. But they did fill it up to like there, if I'm using this as like a scale. And I was just looking at it, and me and Chris, even Jordan, like us three are whiskey drinkers. We love it. Austin's not, so I gave it to him, and I'm like, I spent money on this, dude. And he's like, you just drink it. I'm like, you're insulting me. Please drink it. And he's just like, he was sipping it, and me, Jordan, and Chris were drinking ours like regular whiskey drinkers because we love them. We love whiskey. And then by the time we were done and all paid our bills, Austin still had like that much left, and we're like, Austin, we really need to go. You don't need to drink it if you don't want to. I'm not forcing it on you. And he did. This is coming from a guy who has 2 beers, two shorties like this, and goes to sleep for the night. Go ahead, Jordan.
Interjection.
Interjection.
When my son turned 2, he drank my Crown out of the bottle, like half of it, and then he went to work.
No, not his son. Oh God. Okay, I did that at your son's second birthday
Austin thought your son was doing that.
I'm like, oh my God, he opened the bottle and was drinking Crown. What?
No. This guy, he thought he could handle it. I don't know what he was thinking, but he was like,
I don't ever
"Bro,
work.
I can't. What am I doing here? I'm so sick. I'm so drunk at work."
I don't ever work night shifts like just normally. I worked like 5 to 9 that night, and like he was having his son's birthday party, and I went over there like, got some Crown in the car. Let's go have some, have some Crown in your basement too, whatever. Yep. So I drank a whole bunch, and I was swimming before I left, and then I'm like, I gotta go to work like this. And I was working on, I was pulling boxes to crush them. I was like, someone's like, hey, where's the thing? I'm like, what?
I'm not drunk. Get the fuck away from me. I'm not
You're drunk. Knock it off. But okay. So anyway,
Oh,
I
that
drink-
was
I
great,
drink that
Austin.
shot-
That's a great version of you drunk.
yeah,
What are you talking about, though, mate?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
so at that whiskey bar, I drank that shot, and then we tipped off. Our next location we're gonna go to is Pike's Place Market. It was basically in Seattle. It's the fish market.
It's a fish market. I didn't really want to go there. I don't know. I was.
It's like a fish market. They got like the vegetables and junk like that.
It smelled
And, like,
delicious there.
yeah. And then we were
Smelled
just
like
hanging out, and we were all fine, just having a fun time going there because I wanted to see the track and stuff. Went to the second floor, and shout out to the guy that owns the magic shop.
It's the
Let's-
weirdest fucking thing. You go to. I did not expect half the shops that were there.
I was-
There was a candy shop. There was a magic shop. There was a shop to buy fucking sex toys. It was the weirdest place to have all these different kind of shops at a
Oh,
fish
so-
market. It made no sense to a guy who is from fucking the Midwest.
Middle West.
All right.
Like, I need
Middle
another
West.
beer, guys.
You're drunk.
So we went down to that magic shop, and then like that, bang, Austin was drunk, and so was everybody else at that point.
I was. Yeah.
I
the
wasn't.
second we
I
went down
wasn't.
there,
I was feeling buzzed though. I wasn't drunk. Austin was drunk.
We
Oh
were
my
swimming
god!
up a storm.
Tangent whenever we are able to.
We were swimming
Okay.
up a storm. What?
I said tangent. I have a tangent whenever you guys.
I don't want to hear the tangent because I know what it is.
He knows
Fuck.
what it is, but
Ah,
go ahead,
Fun.
Austin. What's
So we're almost there. Hold on. And we decided then at that point to make our way out. You talking about homeless man?
that? Yes. Yes.
Fuck you.
Okay. So this is all one day within like probably an hour and a half. We go up to top, back to the thing. You put your hand down, thank you.
I need a beer run.
No, there's
I
no
need to go
beer.
get a beer.
No,
Oh,
there's no
he's just
beer
a-
runs.
Just have him go get one. It's all right.
Okay, well you don't need to be here then. That's fine. Okay, so there was a man outside of Pike's Place Market, and I'll never forget this man. He was a very nice guy, homeless. I'm sorry to say, but he had probably, I don't know, 75 cardboard signs in his little hut thing.
He was a professional cardboard sign guy.
He was a professional cardboard sign guy. And the sign that he happened to have on that day was, Zach,
I think it's looking for a fat bitch or something like that. Looking for a fat white bitch or something.
it was,
It was-
I need a fat bitch.
I need a fat bitch.
Yep.
It was absolutely amazing.
It was incredible. And we saw that as we're all swimming, saying, man, we need to get a picture with this guy. So the guy we're with, Chris, is like, homeless guy, dude, mate, can we take a picture with you
Mr. Homeless Man.
for like
Dude,
for like
mate.
for like for like $3? We gave him like $3. We're like, can we take a picture with you? He's like, absolutely, you can. So I'm in the back. Chris is in the back next to the homeless dude. On the other side, of the homeless dude is Zach. And is that everybody? That's everybody. And
Picture, by the way, after we're done with this story, you can show it.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Jordan. Well, we said, Jordan, can you please take the picture? And Jordan's like, mate, I got this. I got this, mate. I'll
Fuck
definitely
this.
take the picture. So we're all saying like, we're like this because we're swimming, "Ee." And next to homeless guy that we paid $3 to take a picture with. Jordan screwed up the picture so hard. In front of the thing, it says that sign was hanging there. He completely cut the whole sign out of the picture.
All of
It's
us
just
are
a picture
standing. All of us were standing right above the sign, and the sign was just
So
just
dumb.
hanging on
This
his
is a dumb
on his
story.
on his push cart,
On
his shopping cart.
Yeah.
And so it was just hanging right there, and we were like, we want to take a picture with that. And all of a sudden, Jordan got all of our beautiful faces, and it cut off right before any words were ever shown.
There's
So
about
you
this
saw-
much of the sign in the picture, and then that's it.
If he sends it to me, I'll put it on.
Right now,
but-
it just looks like we're taking a picture of the homeless guy because we like him. I don't know his name. I don't know if he's homeless anymore.
those type
I
of
didn't get
things.
his number. I didn't get his
I'm sure
card
he's not
address.
homeless. I mean, when you looked at his cart, though, he had about 12 other signs in there.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he.
12? You mean like 100,000?
I'm sure he's pretty loaded if he's getting $3 a picture, though.
Yes.
Tell you what, and this is bullshit. I was just,
Drunk.
I was swimming. You gotta forgive me.
I expect more out of you.
You're taking the picture this
Especially
year.
from a professional
Absolutely.
drinker.
If
Fuck
he's
you.
still there, redemption.
Austin, do
gotta
you want
give
to
him
tell?
like
do you want
30
to?
bucks.
No, never mind. I was just about going to say you want to tell him what you said to him when you were trying to get a picture with James Rolfe, but that might go into too much of a tangent then.
Yes, let's save that for another time.
We're definitely going to have more a podcast over PAX because there's too much stories to put.
There's a lot of
Maybe.
stories.
Maybe.
All right,
an hour.
so we got Zach what he wanted to do. Jordan, what would you be interested in doing this year that we didn't do last time, or that we did do last time?
Thinking more bars, more game works.
I fucking called it too.
Is that not what you said?
GameWorks. Big shout out to GameWorks.
Sponsored.
Sponsored. More bars, more GameWorks, more classic console room,
Mm-hmm.
more PAX, Zach. More,
Anyone that doesn't know, GameWorks is a barcade kind of thing. It's a bar
Better
on
than
one
Dave
side
and
and,
Buster's. Way better.
and yeah, arcade up top. It's a really good place. It's across the street basically from the convention center. The classic console room is just, I mean, they got like NES, SNES, Genesis, all in the top floor at PAX, where you can, I mean, any game you want to play, they have it behind the counter. You just give them your driver's license, come back over, pop it in, play with your bros for a little bit, and then dip back out.
It was so dank the first few days we were there, but
yeah.
like on the Saturday when it was really busy, they're like, you got 10 minutes on there, you're off now. Time limit's
Yeah.
up though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
time to
Yeah,
leave.
that
So we
was-
didn't spend a lot of time that day, but
I mean, I
Yeah.
understand
It was-
why they did that, but it was kind of lame that they had.
because we played like Mega Man.
Well,
No. It was
it
like
wasn't
the
X,
first
yeah.
one.
It was definitely a NES version.
Oh.
It was like the first one.
All I
and we played for like
remember
10
is-
minutes.
All I remember
We
is
sucked.
Ghosts and Goblins or something.
We
What's that
played.
called?
Well, the Ghosts and Goblins was like the thing that
There was,
they had
there was a
running.
challenge of the day.
Yeah.
I played
it was
it
like-
on the plane though. We practiced it on the plane though.
I have it on my 3DS, and we played it on my 3DS on the plane, so that was pretty
game
fun.
fucking sucks. I have not played that game
It's hard.
once until I played it on your DS that first time, and it's hard.
It's very hard, but it's fun.
I'm
It-
amazed for anybody who can pass that game. I'm amazed.
Yeah, I will also give some claps to that. Jacob, don't look too.
Jacob,
Okay,
you're
thank-
here because you're
welcome.
the most beautiful out of all of us, okay? Get your hand
All right,
away from your
Jacob,
face.
just show your muscles.
Nah, dude, I can't.
Pop off
let
that
the
shirt. We
women
need some
cream.
women viewers. Pop it off!
Man, I'm a married man. I can't be
Show-
go out
show-
and cheating
show
on
some
my
vegan-
woman.
Vegan
I,
games.
I forgot showing your muscles means you're cheating.
Show,
you know?
show vegan gains up, Jacob. Pop off that
Oh,
shirt.
no, I would get demolished by some
Have him
vegans.
want to kill you because he wants to kill
Okay.
the fucking person anyways. Go
Dude, I
ahead.
friggin' know, right?
Austin?
Holy hell.
I think the thing that I want to see the most at PAX this year, obviously,
Yes.
my main boy James Rolfe. Shout out James Rolfe. I know you'll be watching the inaugural
Sponsored.
episode. Yep.
Of course he will.
Yeah.
Oh my
he's
God,
just-
are you A from ACG? I see your podcast. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I just want James Rolfe, Mike Matei, and Bootsy, whatever his other
Very cool.
last name is.
Ooh.
Bootsy.
Is it like Spankins or something?
Spankin' Bootsies or something.
Yep.
Him. I
That'd be
want
cool
those
if it-
three in the panel.
I'd like
And
to
I'll
see more.
call. Can I get Mark Matei to? Can I have a question for Mark Matei? Or
Well, I got a question for James Ralph.
some idiot
God
called
dang
him
it.
James Ralph. It was funny.
Yep.
But
Hold on a second. I'm let my dog out.
irrelevant.
Okay, if JonTron has a panel, I'd like to see that.
Yes, without his idiot friend, Ego
Who's-
Raptor, Ego fail.
Okay.
Okay, Eagle Raptor, if you see this, I like you. Jordan doesn't, but I love you.
I think you're very entertaining.
I'm
as well.
entitled
Great
to not like-
animator.
Okay.
Yes,
He is.
he's all right. So I think that's what I want to see those two guys a lot. I actually want to stay in line for maybe 1 or 2 games this year. If Dead Rising 4 is an option to play, I would like to stand in line for that really bad because it looks awesome.
I only want to play and stand in line for 3 hours to get a free T-shirt or a knapsack.
We did that last year for playing 5
About
minutes
4
of
minutes,
a,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
5 minutes of a
tank,
mobile
World
of
of
the
Tanks or
tank
something.
world. Yeah, World of
Game's
Tanks.
Oh yeah,
And
World
now
of Tanks for the phone.
That game
for the phone.
sucks.
It sucked. It was bad.
It
I don't like
wasn't
tank games.
very good.
I didn't like that game, but I got a
World
free
of Tanks
T-shirt.
I heard was actually good for PC, and it has like a huge Russian following. Like if you look on Twitch or something like that, like all of them are Russians. But the mobile one sucked balls. It was hard to control. It was sucky.
Okay. Well, I think that's good. Let's switch over to a little controversial topic of
It's nothing controversial. It's dank.
Pokemon.
No controversy with Aw Chat Podcast.
Pokemon Go.
Danky
Oh
Mon.
shit!
Danky
So
Mon.
Danky Mon Go.
as
This
of
is something that
the,
Jacobs actually could talk about here.
yes, sorry he didn't go to
Well,
PAX.
sorry.
He doesn't have any money. But
I'm a working man.
Yeah, that's right.
And get over here.
Didn't have any money.
Money.
so as of this podcast recording on 8/4/2016, we recently had the update to Pokemon Go that got rid of the tracking system that allowed people to, see how far away the Pokemon was, 1, 2, or 3 steps away. Instead of fixing it where it went from 1, 2, and 3 just to all 3, they just got rid of the system instead of fixing it. I
Shut up.
myself,
Pokevision.
shout out to Pokevision for sure.
It's
I myself think the
No!
game now is broken because of the update. But Jordan, go ahead with that anger. I'm ready for it.
Pokevision was horseshit, and you
But
all
why?
know it.
Not
yeah,
horseshit.
explain yourself. though. You
Because
can't just
why?
say it.
Why? I shouldn't have to
Pokevision-
explain this. I should not
Pokevision-
have to explain this.
For all that don't know what Pokevision is, it's a program that basically
thought it was
shows
a
You
website.
cheat and find the best Pokemon around town on demand. On demand.
it's a system
That's
that
the problem right
you
there.
can look every 30 seconds to see around your town or wherever you put in a spot, and then around that area it'll show Pokemon that pop up. So you'll see like and they have timers on them. So it'll say, okay, this
Jacob, get your
Jacob-
cat's butthole out of the shot. Okay, we don't need that.
Jacob and I found a dugong the other day, and it said like it had 12 minutes and like 30 seconds until it expired. So it means we had 12 minutes to get to where it was, find it, capture it before it disappeared. Now, I can see where Jordan's coming from. That could be seen as unfair, but when the tracking system in the game doesn't work and allow me to play the way the game intended me.
They are refixing. They said that they removed
You
it
don't know
because it
that.
wasn't. They're removing it because it didn't follow the way that they initially planned, and they're gonna
Exactly.
push out a brand new, better system.
The problem
which
with
is
that, though,
fine.
the problem
but
with that,
If they're removing the steps, killed Pokevision, because Pokevision was garbage.
It's
You
not
have a
garbage.
Cloyster and a Dratini and a fucking Dragonite and all these dank Pokemon because you
I don't have
cheated
Dragonite.
and used Pokevision to go. Oh, there's a Dragonite downtown. Let's go 20 minutes downtown to go get the Dragonite so I can rub it in my face.
You're damn right. Well, dude,
It was
before
trash, and I'm so
Pokevision,
glad they shut that down because it was crap. It was
It's
garbage.
because when you don't have that nearby system to work with, you have to use Pokevision. To be honest, everyone was sorry. We had no idea what Pokevision was, and we used a tracking system when it worked, and we used
Yes.
that completely fine. And that's when I was out every fucking day at 3 a.m. on my bike looking for Pokemon. I didn't use Pokevision. I literally used that tracking system.
It's good because
So,
Jacob needed
it's-
to lose that weight. You have
Yeah.
to do it without
Yeah.
shit
No,
on, but
you know
holy
why?
Sean.
Because when I on the weekends went Pokemon hunting at night with these two dorks while I was liquored up, it was the most fun time. When me and Austin were going out, just us two, we were walking down some road and there's a fucking Hypno nearby. 3 steps away, we go this way, it disappeared, we go the other way. It's two. It's one, and then we had to go get Jacob, so he ruined it. So Jacob was the reason I never found a wild hypno. So thanks for that.
I found a lot of wild hypnos. But no, I agree. That's fun as hell.
You cheater.
Okay, for Pokevision, the only Pokemon I got, Dugong,
List them out.
Dragonite,
Dragonite,
and
Gyarados.
I wish. No, I literally,
Yeah,
the
I
only
wish the
Pokemon that
app
I've gotten, I've only gotten a Growlithe and a Dugong, and that is it from Pokevision. Nothing else.
Well, the thing is, before they shut down Pokevision, they had a whole bunch of people down at the park that said, "Hey, we were looking for. There's like 4 Growliths in that whole area in that park there, and we went up there, and there's like 15 dudes all walking outside their cars on their phone, and like, yeah, the Growliths are over there, guys. Go past that truck." So I mean, unless they just happened to be in the same park at the same time as we were, they were probably using the same system. It's a good possibility. And go ahead, Zach.
I was just about going to say, since Jordan's gone, I have been quiet this entire time because I am probably the least favorite of this game. I would like to tell people that I don't hate the game and I enjoy it, that they have the fat people, like the people who are in this channel right now, go out and actually start walking around and exercising and shit. I think it's a little bit overplayed and it's a little bit overdone, and I made a YouTube video. Go ahead and watch it on Z Productions at youtube.com. And if you...
Sponsored.
Sponsored.
Actually sponsored.
But no, I actually did talk about this on there, and basically I'm happy that it does stuff like this. The only thing that I absolutely hate is seeing fucking memes, seeing Snapchats, seeing the entire internet revolve around one game. It's been a while since I have seen a phenomenon that the entire internet goes around one thing. Usually it has a group of people who really like it and then a group of people who don't want to do anything. It's usually half and half, but this one, it is flushed with Pokemon Go. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't have that big of a problem, and I still play it off and on. I still stop at Pokestops whenever I can. I just don't fit, I don't actively go out like these other two guys did to do it.
And I just think that leads to the main problem that we're dealing with here with the app right now, is that there's millions of people playing the game, and now there's millions of people deleting the game because they broke it beyond belief.
Yeah. Okay. What is it? Niantic or something like that?
Niantic.
Niantic.
I don't think that they were ready for the hell that they wrought themselves. I thought that I thought that they thought that this was going to be a small game that people played every once in a while, not something that encompasses their entire life. Something that people get hurt over. Like, and they did not expect this. So server issues, I understood. When I first played it, I couldn't get on half the time. Fine, whatever. I have no problem with that. Since I don't live near any Pokestops like a lot of people do, and they could just walk down the road and get 5 Pokestops, I'm not really near that. I have to go 4 blocks away to get one, so I have to use microtransactions to do it. Fine, whatever. I put $10 into the game already. There, that's my contribution. Thank you for the fun. But the whole thing is when they started breaking their own game, and when they started basically saying on their Twitter and everything else like that, they didn't say fuck you guys, but they basically said, look, it's going to be done when it's going to be done. That's all we're going to tell you. And that's kind of a dick thing to do, and I think that's why a lot of people are doing it. And my end point here is that it's a shame, because I think it went up like 1,000%. Nintendo stocks did when this first came out, and it was amazing because I have always loved Nintendo because I grew up with them. I've had every single Nintendo system ever, and things started going downhill once after GameCube, but whatever, that's debatable. And I'm happy that their stocks are doing better, because after Wii and Wii U, things were going not that well. And then they started going up, but now it's starting to go straight back down because Niantic, sorry if I keep messing that up, but Niantic is just not, it feels like they're not caring. And it might be because they don't have enough people or whatever is the case. But they need to do something about that. That's my whole thing. And this is coming from a guy who doesn't play it a lot, so take that with a grain of salt.
I want to debate you on the success of Nintendo after the GameCube, but I'll save that for another time.
All right, Go ahead.
'Cause-
You'll probably win because, like I said, I haven't really done too
Well,
much research on any
no,
of this.
I don't even want to start 'cause it'll be a whole thing.
Okay. Austin
Well,
is a huge lover of Nintendo. He's way bigger than me, and I grew up on the thing.
Nintendo's good stuff.
It is. It is.
It is good
Nintendo's
stuff.
great. Nintendo's great for it's the prime system for a party gaming system. I mean, that's what I'm going to say. You could Microsoft could put out whatever they want. Sony could put out whatever they want. Nintendo is always going to have the idea like Splatoon. That is a party game. That's a game that is most fun when you're around a bunch of people. What am I trying to think of? Super Smash Brothers, another one where it's just great as a party game. Nintendo's the only one who's trying to think of games to make instead of cash grabs like Call of Duty and Battlefield, and that's something I can argue with you a lot more
Call
on
of
because
Duty,
I
holy shit.
Yeah.
absolutely hate how Call of Duty and Battlefield have gone. I am excited about the new Battlefield, don't get me wrong, but I'm going off topic. Sorry.
All right,
I
yeah,
just think
we're straying a little bit here.
We're a little bit. Sorry about
I
that.
was
Jacob, what do you got?
I'm just gonna say a thing about fucking Call of Duty and then we can done. But
Okay.
I just think I saw saying that, but that's it. I just think it's funny that they're making so many Call of Duty games, and they're getting such bad feedback that they're even, ended up bringing up an old game that everyone loves, so they can actually get people to buy that newest game. That's what's so stupid.
Oh,
Well,
God.
okay. Well, okay. I'm going to talk about this now.
Please do.
So,
Yeah, I'm not going to go into
when-
that because it pisses me off too much. Go ahead.
Well, okay. So I watched Sony's press conference at E3, and I was just watching it like normal thing, and they they started playing this game, the space game, and I don't know much about Star Citizen, except that it's a game that's made like $100 million, something like that, from crowdfunding. And it's got a lot of good things going for it. I thought that was this game. You see, like, combat in space, like they're doing all these things. They got to get down there, they got to pull this plug on this thing while they're still shooting dudes. And I'm like, dang, this game looks fun. Like, I was super pumped to see that. And then at the very end of the trailer, or the gameplay, I guess, it says, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And I was like, I don't think I've ever been sold on a Call of Duty more or better than that. And everyone's saying that this is like, nope, this is the worst Call of Duty I don't want to play it. It looks like garbage. And I understand, I guess, where they're coming from, because Call of Duty, used to be, well, obviously World War II. And then they went to the Modern Warfare, which everyone preferred and liked.
The bomb.
Yep, very good. Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops, was good as well, but that was, based in like the Cold War and stuff like that. And I just think that people are overreacting a little bit, because I still think that Infinite Warfare's got a chance to be successful.
Welcome back, Jay.
Yep, welcome back, dude. Infinite Warfare's got a chance to be successful. People just need to give it a bigger chance than they are. And I'm super pumped to get my hands on Call of Duty 4 again, because that was my baby.
And I'm not going to go more into this because I don't want to go into this because we're
I'm going
really
to stop you right there.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
We're really skewing far. I just want to say this is why you need to subscribe to Aw Chat Podcast, because we have so many different opinions here. Check us out.
Damn, I'm gonna look
Self-promoting.
like a crazy cat guy. Oh God, what the fuck? Did you see that? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Looks like his
All right,
cat threw something at him. Sorry, go ahead, Jordan.
Why stop me right there?
The only reason that Infinite Warfare is going to get anywhere is because of the COD 4. They're not going to play it because of the
told
new,
you.
stupid, rehashed COD game. And
There's
possibly even COD 4 ain't as good as you think it is.
It is.
You're wrong. It's
No,
amazing.
you don't.
There's a lot of
It's the
people
last good one.
that sit in the middle of that. They're either
No,
going to
COD
be
Mod
like,
2 is the last good one, Zach.
they're going to be like me, and they're going to spend the $80 to get the game and then play Modern Warfare, or they're going to wait until it becomes separate, a separate thing entirely. Which that's going to happen eventually, guaranteed. It's going to probably be April or May of the following year, but it's going to come out eventually. Then people will be able to play it. I'm just happy I get to play Infinite Warfare as well, because it looks like a fun game.
It does,
I
but
don't. Sorry, go ahead, Jacob.
I think people are just more pissed off too. Like, Call of Duty. I don't know if the point's already been brought up, but it's like, the whole, that's all like World War II shit, and this is literally matching. It's like a mixture between Destiny and fucking COD put together. Just I don't know why they're getting so far fetched with that shit. I think
Okay.
that's why.
If you don't change the formula, it gets stale.
Yep.
I
It's
know
been
that,
stale. It's been stale.
No,
Now, let me-
hmm.
Okay. Go ahead. No.
No, I want to just talk about Pokemon Go again because
I know, and this could be like a podcast all in itself. I just want to say, it's a scummy thing to do that because they know that their sales were dripping, and they knew that they had to do something to get their sales back up. They thought this probably won't get it up. We need to bundle it with something else, and I think that's a scummy thing to do. And I think you are correct, Austin. You are very right that they will bring it out separately, but that's going to be fucking 6 months down the road at least, and
if not more. Yeah.
if not more.
When the game
And
is
then
dead.
And then at that point,
Unfortunately.
either the game will be dead. I doubt that because everybody loves that game, or the people who are really, really, really like they're competitive, so they want to prestige the first. They want to do everything else like that. They're gonna have to wait 6+ months to play that game because they don't want to buy Infinite Warfare. They just want their game, and they're not going to do it forever. If they came out. We're going too much into this, and I want to stay on schedule here. So sorry.
There's no schedule. No schedule.
I know there's no schedule, but the Pokemon Go was the initial thing, and this
As
is
much as
Okay.
Austin wants a schedule, there's no schedule.
I just don't want to have a 12-hour long podcast that people are going to tune
That
out
could happen.
after the first 15.
Make sure to
Okay.
subscribe. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment that you want a 12-hour podcast, and we'll get it for you.
I'm like, so
Not
like,
for
what
me.
about like spam or whatever?
Have you
Okay.
guys heard about the new type of bread out there?
So, Jordan, I'd like to go back one step with you before
Briar
you left.
Pumpernickel.
Sorry. Go ahead. Look at Austin. He is not happy.
All right, Jordan, are you good to talk? You gotta go deliver a baby.
I think I'm good. What do you
Okay,
want to talk about?
Good.
So do you think it's fair at all that we use Pokevision if the game's not working?
No. It's
But
not
for
fair.
What are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to play it?
You walk around.
Okay,
You
tracking
know
system's fucked.
the mechanics of it. If it's at the bottom of the list and you walk one way and it crawls up the list,
I mean,
you're going the
that's
right
true.
way.
That's true, but
If it
could
dips
be.
off, turn back around because you're going the wrong way.
So, I mean, we're at least a little fortunate that we live in a city where we can go to a big expanse of places to find different kinds of Pokemon. I mean, I found out there's, guaranteed to be like 12 Jinx downtown at all times. So go
I did
downtown,
not know
you're going
that.
to
We
get a
have to
Jinx.
go downtown sometime.
Yeah, I will be okay with that. Yes. Uh-huh.
Pub crawl.
There's either a stranger behind you, or your wife.
Oh,
Or
you see
Satan.
that?
I saw her walk by a minute ago.
I think it's Satan.
Yeah, she's right there.
Cool.
Satan. Hey, Satan.
Wow.
So-
Jacob.
No, I'm not calling her Satan.
You need to start thinking of people that also live in not as populated places. So if they live in, the middle of nowhere, Nebraska,
No.
how are they going to find Pokemon without Pokevision?
You go to another city because even out in the country, they don't spawn Pokemon out there. They spawn Pokemon in metro and rural areas.
That's
Which
the
is a
problem.
mess.
If
That's
they live in a
messed up-
farm,
that's a mess
I-
up
I
idea.
still want to. I still want to play it, and I live in a farm.
But you don't
Yeah.
though. You're
Okay,
worried about
okay.
people that aren't you.
But there's
I don't
many
know
people
why,
that aren't
because-
But there are people. There's people like if you live in T.
Hi,
that's-
Mr. Jordan. I'm Niantic. How are you? This is me shaking your hand. Hi.
Hey
I-
Niantic, how
yeah,
are you?
Dude,
My servers
Hey.
are broken, and I broke my game. Okay, so
even people in T.
Hold
They
on,
got
hold on,
it's
Jake.
basically farmhouse and shit.
I've went to T and I got some dank Pokemon. I got my first
It's a
Goldeen
nearby.
there
It's a nearby
and my
small city.
first Poliwag in T by the water
Damn.
of a lake
Damn.
because
Okay.
it's so dank.
mhm,
Although there's a lot of Rattatas and Pidgeys there as well, but that's all I
Yep.
get in my house.
yep.
But go to the hospital, man. There's like a gold mine there.
Mm-hmm.
Although
Okay,
downtown,
they also-
don't know because I don't drive downtown using Pokevision to go grab some dugongs or some Jinx or nothing. You cheaters. You
Also-
filthy cheaters.
I also. Okay. No. All right. This has just turned sour. Zach, cut it. Cut the whole thing. Delete it. Just delete it. We're done here. I'm
We're
done.
kicking Jordan out.
No, forget this, because I'm the only true, loyal, like legit
Hold on a second.
Pokemon Go
While
player.
you guys are
it-
arguing about this, I'm gonna go do my woman thing here. Okay, so
Okay,
Well,
well, as Zach does his woman thing, I'm gonna ask Jordan a question
you
quick.
guys talk
Go
about
for
I
it.
will tell you that
It's-
Pokemon Vision is the worst thing to happen to that game since ever.
Well, just so you know,
pause
and
on
as
the
of,
Pokemon.
as of the time here, Pokevision
Beep.
has been shut down.
Beep.
Hold on.
For good
Poke-
reason.
Pokevision has been shut down by Niantic, and any other thing that is like Pokevision has also been shut down. So now we're stuck with a broken game and no way to find Pokemon.
It's not broken.
Go ahead, Jacob.
Okay, wrong. Oh,
Jacob needs to talk. Go ahead, Jacob.
I'm
friend.
just gonna ask you the same question that I asked you. Okay, Jordan. So, what? Okay,
no, go-
shut.
no, go ahead.
I know I fucked up. All right,
Same
lick
question
me.
that you asked you. Okay, go ahead.
All right, eat me, Jordan. So Obama knows. You know he's got to know like information about aliens, 9/11 conspiracy, shit like that. Correct.
I'm not a president, but maybe.
All right. You assume that he would know all that. So him knowing that, you think that his two children know anything like about aliens? You think they know? Do you think he leaks some
I don't know
information
what
to
you're
them, or do
getting
you?
at here. Do you know them?
I know he has two daughters, and I'm just saying, do you think that they know any information that a regular Joe wouldn't
I
about?
doubt it. Because what if they get snatched up and get tortured for information?
By who, though?
I've
The
I've
Secret
come to
Service?
think-
By the secret? No, by some,
No, like
some
a terrorist.
somebody that wants to actually know.
Yeah, but
If
how do
it's
they
real.
know? They don't know that she knows.
They would take the risk and put bamboo into their fingernails. Say, "You gonna tell me? No. Well, rip.
So
You
if
gonna
you
tell me
think
now?
about it, if you
No.
think about it,
Rip another
they're gonna-
finger.
if you think about it, they're going to do it
They do.
regardless. Then, so
You torture people.
I
Yeah, but
think that.
I think I'll have an easier time getting his daughters than I would getting him. Plus, I'll
I
fight back.
I just made the executive decision for next podcast that we're going to talk about our Denny stocks like we did that one time.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're
That
gonna
I
would
gotta watch
be-
up on some
So-
ancient aliens first.
So we're
That
gonna
would be
it's
about
gonna be
6
aliens, conspiracies, anything like that you can think of. That's gonna be next week or
That's
next
going to be
time.
an insane
Tomorrow?
I
discussion.
wouldn't go,
Well, I
I
wouldn't-
wouldn't go weekly, daily.
No one's
Yeah.
got time to watch that.
I
All right.
don't have time to watch that.
Right.
I think
So-
it'd be. I think that they would know, but then I can also see from the other point where they
No.
say,
wouldn't
it's
tell my
safe.
kids.
It's safe not to tell you.
I wouldn't
But-
tell my kids, not for their safety, but for their big mouths.
It's more like a next or like a thing that would be like, oh, she was in the room next to the Oval Office, and they're like, Mr. President, we have
Yeah.
confirmed, things in, the sky that have been deemed UFOs and are dangerous to our society. Log of Narlal 7 has
Yo.
said that he will attack us if we don't comply.
He could not do anything if someone tried to attack us.
Well, that's if they are more powerful than us, right?
Well, they
Or
made it
they
to us, I'm
want,
assuming
or
it's
they
going to be.
want to attack us.
Right. What doesn't mean their weapons are better.
You could assume that if they have the capability of traveling billions of
Well-
miles, that they can probably make a gun
Well,
or something. that can be
there
better
could
than
be
guns.
aliens on the other side of the moon. We just don't know.
Yeah,
We should
on the
go-
dark
we should
side of
make
the
a
moon that we
rocket
don't
ship,
know.
Go check it out. What
You
say?
do that and let me know how it goes.
No, I need a
Hey.
co-pilot or 10.
Fun fact.
Probably
Do y'all know that President Obama doesn't actually live in the White House?
Where does he live?
In fucking Chicago. His actual residence is in Chicago.
Okay,
well,
but while
that's
he's
probably everyone.
president, does he not stay in the White House?
Okay. Obviously he's always on the move and whatnot. He's always talking to people and doing speeches.
That's why I'd
so
hate
it's
being
not-
president. I would just want to bunker
Right.
in the White House the whole time for 8 years, saying this is what
Kick
we're
it
gonna do.
back.
Just-
Don't bother
send an e-
coming to check on me. I'll be here.
sending
That's it.
emails on what they should do and all
Yeah.
that crap.
IDK, blow it up.
You can't blow it up, I guess. That's all I got.
BRB on toilet. Or be right
He'd be
there
the
on
best
toilet.
president ever. Not.
It would be. I'd be like, I don't know, my contact's kind of hurt today, so like I can't like talk today. So I'll just
So I just
I'll ju-
I just want to play computer all day, anyways.
I'll IM you.
I'll ping you if I need you.
Right.
Don't, though, so leave me alone.
Yes. No, I don't know.
Right.
I think there's many a thing that people don't know. and won't know. I was just today at work talking about
In our
conspiracy.
lifetime, Waverly, that annoys me though.
I was talking conspiracies with people at work today because I have a friend at work that thinks both 9/11, Sandy Hook, and the moon landing were faked.
How was Sandy Hook faked?
Because there was no kids that actually were killed. There was apparently they tore down the building and replaced a new one right over it, and didn't make a memorial or anything like that. You have to do that. There's bodies that were there.
Mate, your volume just died. Is it just me?
Yeah. No, something just went out with Austin.
I don't know. Can you hear me now? Hello.
You're like muffled as hell.
You're like a little fuzzy in the background too.
Hello. How about now?
Same thing.
Well, this is fun.
There it goes.
Okay, good. So, hey, Rand.
I would be happy if Sandy Hook was faked.
Well, I would be too, but why? Why was
For
that
gun
needed?
control. Gun control.
That's what she said as well. And
It just makes sense.
It does, but I didn't think it was like that hard.
Next to you, Jordan.
I didn't think it was
Well,
that hardcore of a. I didn't think it was that hardcore of a thing. Gun control. And so
Why-
far, it's gotten nowhere.
I don't think it's going to happen here.
Why
I think
is Brown
people will
right
take
next
it,
to
you know, you want to take my guns? Don't think so. Bang, bang.
Got some bigger questions.
I've got
Why
guns,
is
but I don't know how to
Dennis
load
bring
them, so. I'm
Jacob,
kinda
shut
screwed
up!
here.
God,
It's freaking me out.
she's just chilling there. Leave her alone.
I'm just saying, that's creep me out. Freaking just saw someone just sit there and like, damn. I'm about to shit my pants.
Well, I
Somebody
wanted.
turn your light on.
No,
He's afraid.
this is why I turned my light on. Cause can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see. It's about as good as I can see Austin.
Alright, I'll do that then.
I saw it, dude.
Yep. I wanted to move on to the next topic, but Zach is not here, so I feel like it'd be weird. And also, your wife's right there, so I don't think about talking about pornography.
Oh,
The best thing to talk about is your wife there.
I get it.
Probably not then. Yeah.
Fuck me.
Well, okay. I don't think there's any point in dragging this out then. If
Why?
yeah, you know. Oh, okay.
Okay,
I'll
just
wait.
bring
I'll
that
wait like a teacher.
up a bowl. Yeah, I'll get it.
I always wondered if people like said, Austin, I'm sorry. When people said, I'll wait, and students are like, all right, I'll keep talking.
I'll keep talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now Zach's back. I think let's just wrap it up anyway.
Yeah, it's been
Hey,
like an
guys.
hour.
Yeah, Zach. I think we're just gonna wrap it up here after you just got back. I'm sorry.
I like gay pornography.
What? Whoa! What just happened here? What?
Next week we are moving the topic of pornography and conspiracy theories next week.
What a
Oh
variation.
shit! That'll be a great one.
Yeah, we're having Denny's talks on the podcast.
That would be like a 12-part
We're having a what talk?
podcast,
The
yo.
Denny's talks.
The Denny Talk,
The
initial
Denny
Denny
Talk.
Talks.
Yes.
Yeah. Next
Okay.
week. Okay. Well,
Phoenix
we'll,
Lights,
we'll
though,
do pornography
Stonehenge.
and conspiracy. Should I do my Denny's drunk moment next week as well? Just so.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Awesome.
Okay, so we're gonna end off this week and
No one
maybe
wants
every
to see
week,
that.
depends on how it goes, with what games we're playing this week and what games we're gonna be playing this weekend. So Jordan, go ahead and start with you.
RuneScape.
RuneScape, Zach.
Wow,
Yeah, that's
was
it, I think.
that was short and sweet. Oh boy, it's either gonna be Overwatch. I've been kind of stuck on that, trying to get over the 50 mark for competitive, or the Long Dark. I would suggest everybody who likes a survival game to get the Long Dark. It's one of the best ones I've ever played.
I would suggest that anybody who likes a good game to play RuneScape.
You're done talking now. Jacob.
All right. If I had some membership for RuneScape, that sounds actually not bad. So
Yeah,
maybe,
you can
maybe
get it
someday
with your
down the
money,
road
though.
this
You can
week,
make more
I
than
will-
10 mil with Nick.
Maybe someday down this week I will play it, but most likely Overwatch because that shit is bomb.
Mhm.
It's bomb on the
Austin.
PC. Bomb on the
Bomb
PC.
on the PC. It's way better on the PC.
I think this weekend I will be playing Overwatch. I also have been neglecting my GameFly games, and I need to play the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. That it looks really fun. Just haven't played it yet, and I also have to play Turbo something.
Are you talking
It's
about
a
like
racing-
Turtles in Time or something, or is it?
Nope. It's a new Ninja Turtles game that's got like really cool graphics to it. They're like
Okay.
they're like cell shaded and stuff like that. It looks like it looks like a beat 'em up game like Turtles in Time.
Mhm.
But I just gotta play that one a little bit more. All right. I think that sets it down for us. I think we're good.
Yep, I think we're good. Let's get Jordan back in here before we all say goodbye.
I think
There he is.
We need a goodbye dab.
I'll do a goodbye, Dab. All right. I think that was a good start. If you didn't like it, I don't care. If you did like it, please come back.
Please come back, subscribe, like, and comment.
Subscribe, like, and comment on this video for your
If
chance
you want to
to win
see some
nothing.
solo projects from me, just let me know. Message
No
me.
one wants
You won't.
that.
I know you won't. Go ahead and visit the youtube.com/AwChatGamers if you want to see our old gameplay. Hopefully, they're going to be adding some more in the future here. But we'd like to again like to thank you for joining us on the inaugural episode of the Aw Chat Entertainment Aw Chat podcast. Have a good night. It is 1 a.m. in the morning, so have a good morning, have a good night, have a good day. Whatever time you're watching this, have a good.
Whatever it is. Thanks,
Goodbye.
guys.
That face looked just like Boogie's face. Just
Nice.
like